like jamming out to the music. Hey, guys, welcome to the holiday selling season. Let's be clear, it's a season where not only lots of money can be made for your family, but also you as a beauty consultant can provide personal customer service as well as individual shopping experience and incredible value to your customers. But before I keep going, Beverly, hi.
Hi, so good to see you.
Oh, friend, it is great to see you. Great to see you. But we should probably keep going because we've got a lot of material to cover in a very short period of time. And we want to make sure that you've got everything that you need. So make sure you have a pen and paper handy because there's going to be a lot of good stuff for you. All right. So I went to the Google and I decided to do a little bit of search to find out what we actually spend for the holiday season. Here's what I learned. Year after year, the holiday season retail sales have increased 14.1%. So what does that mean for you? Well, the 10-year average, from 2013 to 2023, so last Christmas, shoppers actually spent $834 over during that holiday season. So let's just pretend that you have 10 customers that you help with their holiday shopping. Let's do some math. You want to do some math? Let's math it. Okay. 10 customers times $834, you would have sold $8,340 retail. That's $4,170 profit in your pocket for your family. Or let's go big, because I like big numbers. What if you had 100 customers because you've been working to build that customer base, get more people on PCP, and you had 100 customers who use that entire $834. Now you're looking at $83,400. Ladies, there's money to be made. So the opportunity really, truly there is for the taking. Okay, so it all starts with that daily effort of booking, coaching, selling, and of course, recruiting, also known as team building. Everything we do really in this business accumulates. So October, November, and December is where the magic of this new seminar year really starts to take shape. Don't look what's happened in the past. We've got what's coming for us in the future. So no matter where you are in your business, grab the power of the season and run. There truly is no better time to be a part of the #1 direct skincare line and color cosmetics in the world for the second year in a row, may I add. So we're strap in for an electrifying ride tonight as we gear up for a powerful holiday selling season and strategy from our leaders who will help you stretch to that Seminar 2025. We're here to equip you with the ultimate tips and tricks to support your God-sized goal. So Beverly, it's your turn to help get us started.
Thank you. That was awesome, Heather. You know, the holiday products have officially been released now for 8 days as of today. So remember, there's a good many of them that are limited edition, and that means limited edition. They will sell out. And so this is the time to invest in having some of these products on hand so that they'll be available all through your selling season. Let me remind you of what the limited edition items are. They are the 3 liquid eyeshadows, the men's set, the hair and body wash. The Balara, of course, is regular line, but the Balara bundle that you can get right now is limited edition, and there's an $8 savings when you buy this together. So realize that there is a savings there. And then the last thing, of course, is the socks that go with the Mint Bliss. So I just wanted you to remind you of that as we get into this. Remember, you have been warned. These are all limited edition and they will sell out. So make your plans now. And then, of course, I want to thank the amazing top directors from all over the country that we'll be visiting tonight, who have taken time out of their own holiday planning to be here with us and share their expertise with us tonight. You know, these women are truly some of the best go-give top directors with a heart for the Mary Kay National area. And so thank you so much before we even get started. Now, get ready for the time to fly as we have our speakers ready to take the stage, one right behind the other. And you're going to want to take notes. And here's a quick tip. When you hear that idea or that thing that you want to put into practice, and you'll just pick a couple of the things tonight that you want to do this year. And when you hear that quick idea, write it on a separate sheet of paper all by itself. So when we finish, you'll actually have a list of things to get started on right away. And you won't have to go back through all your notes and waste time. You know, we love your comments in the chat. Thanks. I see you all are already making comments, and we really do appreciate that. And our teachers really love to see your post and the nuggets that you receive from them. So keep that coming. All right, let's get the party started. Heather?
Hey, okay, so I'm going to introduce you to none other than the Deborah Bailey, and she's going to get our holiday workshop started. She is 5-time $1 million sales director, and she has led 5 times $1 million sales director. We got to get that correct. She has led her unit to be in the top 3 nationwide for the past 3 years in a row. And currently she and her unit rank number 3 in the nation. Deborah is going to get us started by helping us prepare our minds, our date books, and our strategy for the best holiday selling season ever.
I am so excited to be kicking off this amazing holiday training for all of us to have our best holiday season ever. Are you in? I mean, are you all in? Let's get busy. How I always strategize on any given goal, no matter what that goal is to back into what I want as my results. If you know me, you know what I'm going to say. It's all an equation. When you figure out what you want, what you're willing to do to get there, and all the steps and the different parts that have to happen to make it happen, you will have what you need to complete your equation, and that means results of what you will achieve. You are going to hear so many amazing ideas, so many skill sets and steps that have been proven by top directors. Listen with intention, take great notes, go back and watch the replays over and over. Within this holiday workshop, you will find your answers to your holiday season equation. If you are willing to be a tenacious student, grab those 20 seconds of insane courage, of embarrassing bravery, implement the action steps given, and do what? Just go to work. And a small disclaimer, plan on being a little overwhelmed. Actually, a lot overwhelmed. With these amazing Mary Kay rock stars that you will be hearing from, I say be overwhelmed and do it anyway. So now let's break it down. What's your sales goal? Retail and wholesale. Your new team member goal. It's so important to get your goals out there and then back them up with what work and what effort is going to take to get there. Now, here's my holiday monthly checklist. Starting with September. Right now is the time to set your goals. Get your list together, your schedule down on paper. So number 1 is backing into your retail and wholesale goals for the holiday season. First up is to check your inventory and get your holiday order placed to support your goals, your holiday activities, and the events scheduled. This is in addition to your normal inventory. Having products on hand is part of all of our equations. Did you know that skincare and cosmetics are rated the number 1 impulse buy of America? Number 2, write out your personal Mary Kay holiday gift giving list for your family and your friends. It is so smart to utilize your Mary Kay store at 50% off for all of your personal holiday shopping. Number 3, select your dates for your 2 to 3 open houses, in person, virtual, both, whatever you decide. Stop and shops from November 1st to December 11th. Get the dates on your calendar, and very important, your family's calendar. Number 4, do you have all the mailing addresses and phone numbers of everyone you will invite? Start collecting all those important details now. Number 5, check your wrapping supplies. Order what you need to fill in the holes. Watch your expenses though. on your wrapping supplies. Keep it simple. And remember, any money you spend on wrapping is money off your profit. Number 6, organize, wrap up, and put together your holiday baby basket to start carrying with you everywhere you go, starting October 1st. If you need more details about a holiday baby basket, ask your director. She has amazing ideas on how to put a holiday baby basket together. Number 7, if you are working with local businesses, make your list of which businesses you will approach for employee gifts. The best businesses to work for are the ones that you already have a relationship with. Make your list. This can be huge for you. Moving into October. Number 1, send out save the date postcards for your first open house date. Make a list of those who cannot make the first date, because then they're going to get the second save the date postcard for the second open house. Every reorder should have your most current save the date postcard in it. Repetition is great for this. Number 2, finalize your personal gift giving list and start putting those gifts together now. Wrapping and tagging, it's good to get all on top of this early before your attention needs to go to your customers and your customer focused events. Number 3, start booking your stop and shops, your holiday collection preview shows. Carry your holiday baby basket everywhere you go, every appointment, every basketball game, everywhere. Number 4, button down your Pink Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday sales. All the details, the flyers, the postcards to send out, the hours, the specials, and how you will roll this out wrapped around your open houses. Number 5, start layering on your first open house date. That's emailing, texting, social media, postcards, actual phone calls. Number 6, start utilizing your social media to showcase gift sets and wrapped up gift ideas. Number 7, make contact with those local businesses about gift giving services. Number 8, collect a wish list from every customer at this time to utilize for Secret Santa gifts. Her Secret Santa could be her husband, significant other, mother, daughter, sister, brother. Think outside the box on this one. All right, moving into November. Number 1, carry your holiday baby everywhere. Everywhere you go, carry that holiday baby. Number 2, hold your first open house in person or virtual or both. Maybe your second, depending on how large your customer base is. And if you are wrapping one another, if you're wrapping that around your open house, if you're wrapping that around your Pink Friday weekend, pay attention to those details also. Number 3, keep showcasing fun wrapped gift ideas each week on your social media platforms. Number 4, finalize all details for Pink Friday, Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday sales and activities. Number 5, keep holding selling appointments, virtual or in person. Keep those new faces coming in so you can invite them to all of your holiday events. Number 6, make your list for husband's Secret Santas. Number 7, start the communication in mid-November, calling your customers Secret Santas on your customized gift services. If you have collected a wish list from all your customers in the beginning of November, now you can share that list with their Secret Santa. Number 7, continue booking holiday previews, coffees, and on-the-go appointments. Moving into December, number 1, hold your second holiday open house in the first 10 days of December, virtual or in person or both. Number 2, check with your director on how close you are to your star status or upping your level by December 15th. Number 3, follow up on all Secret Santas. Number 4, keep utilizing your social media private Facebook pages and highlighting stocking stuffers and last minute gift ideas for teachers, babysitters, coworkers, Secret Santas. That list is endless. Number 5, check in with all the men you know because they are known to be the last minute shoppers, right? Number 6, continue shopping in your own store. Moving into December 26th to the 31st. This is the week between Christmas and New Year's. All right. So important. This is so important to evaluate and celebrate your holiday successes. Track your results, your sales, your new team members, and future bookings. This will bring on the momentum, and accomplished entrepreneurs keep that pace to bring that energy into the new year. No pausing and no hesitating. Best idea for the week is to hold New Year, New You makeover appointments. Women are home and they might have some extra Christmas money to spend, right? In closing, remember, be overwhelmed and do it anyway, right? All right, decide on your holiday season goals, make your plan, figure out your equation to make it happen, hire your director, talk to your family, set up your schedule, stay true to yourself and your Mary Kay business. Decide you are worth it and your business is worth it, and then go to work and have your best holiday season ever.
Wow, Deborah, wow. Thank you for giving us the perfect strategy and timeline to create our own plan of action. Remember what she said: be a tenacious student, grab those 20 seconds of insane courage, and implement an action steps given, and then go to work. Thank you so much. And for those of you who are worrying about being able to write down everything, you will get a tomorrow. You will get a replay of all of these. You can watch each one of them separately and take notes, and you're getting handouts. So I just wanted to make you feel better about that. Next, we're going to Knightstown, Indiana. Here we're going to hear from 3-time million-dollar sales director Stacy Kraft. And she's going to share how we are going to keep booking and networking through the holidays.
Hey everybody, my name is Stacy Kraft, and I am talking to you tonight about booking and networking during the holidays. And so I have 3 tips for booking and 3 tips for networking. So let's get started. All right, my first booking tip is to have a goal. Now you might be like, I've heard that before. What do you mean? But here's what I mean. It's always important to have a booking goal or a face goal or how many people you want to be in front of, so people know how they can help. You know, if you've ever heard the acronym that women book for one of 3 reasons, and it's an acronym HOP, H-O-P, HOP, like a bunny, HOP, because they'll book to help you out, they'll book to give their opinion, or they'll book to pamper themselves. HOP. But in a busy season, like the holidays might be for some people, I think it's pretty safe to say that the number one thing that women will take off the table first is anything for themselves, right? Especially if they have children or they're, volunteering here or there. So the strategy of getting together with somebody to pamper them is probably not going to be your best strategy through the holidays. But the other thing we know about women is what women love to do is help. Now, women also hate to ask for help. So you got to swallow your pride here for a minute, that if you have a goal, then she knows how she can help by being one of your faces or hosting one of your parties or something like that. So you want to set a goal so she knows how she can help and how she can help you. And if you offer a coupon or a promotion for getting together with you or being on one of your virtual events, you might want to up it during this busy time. For instance, if you usually do like a $10 coupon, up it to a $20 coupon. Or if you usually do nothing, maybe you now have a coupon for December to use at her appointment. All right. So people know how they can help. Now, there's 2 types of appointments that have been my best types of appointments during the holidays. The first one is mother-daughter appointments. And mostly because during that Christmas break time where the kids are out of school, whether they're out of like junior high or high school or they're home from college, I have found that that's a great time to get together with them. And also, this used to happen in my life about the time I could drive and I would be out shopping. or maybe I couldn't drive and my mom was with me and I would see something that I liked, she would say, well, I haven't finished your Christmas shopping yet. I'll go ahead and get you that. Or if I was out shopping by myself, I would be like, hey, did you finish my shopping? And if she said no, I'd be like, hey, there's this thing, like, could I go ahead and get it? And so what I've found in mother-daughter appointments is a lot of times you'll run into that. Like the daughter wants something, the mom hasn't finished the Christmas shopping, she buys the things for herself, she buys the things for her daughter. It's a win-win. Mother-daughter appointments are great during the holidays. And so are holiday shopping coffees, because they can be quick and easy and be done under an hour, where you're taking in gift ideas. You can do it at their office, you can do it at your house, her house, you can do it virtually, but at the same time that she's seeing some gift ideas she wants to pick up at the last minute, she's also seeing things she wants for herself. And I don't know about you, but I buy probably, like, if percentages were to be done, I buy the largest percentage of things for myself during the holidays because I'm in the mall or I'm at the store and I'm out shopping and I'm seeing things that I wouldn't normally see. And so I buy things for myself. The same thing will happen at your Mary Kay appointments. In addition, you want to make sure your customers have been contacted by you and they're stocked on what they need. Because the last thing you want to happen is that she's walking by the makeup counter or she's in, Ulta getting hair products or a hair tool, and she's like, oh yeah, I'm about out of mascara or I need some moisturizer. And out of convenience, she gets it someplace else. So we do not want that to happen, right? So holiday shopping coffees are a fun way to get people together. My best hostesses for these are people who have had a party in the past, because I found if she'll have one party, she'll have 2 parties or 3 parties. And so you can do the holiday shopping coffee with previous hostesses also. Now, let's talk about networking. So first, I want to say this. Sometimes I think we make things more complicated than they need to be. Or we think something is like more complicated itself just because of the word than it really is. Let's take networking, for example. That kind of sounds like a big, fancy, like business word. So I looked up the definition of networking and I want to share it with you. The definition is that the process of interacting with others to exchange information and develop professional or social contacts. Interacting with other people to develop new professional or social contacts. That's networking. Well, I already know that during the holidays, you're probably going to do more interacting with people than at any other time during the year, whether you like it or not, right? Like whether you wanted to or not. So while you're interacting, let's develop some professional contacts. Where are you going to be interacting that is outside of the norm? Well, there's probably likely going to be more parties, more family dinners, more church programs, more school programs, or like Christmas programs, and you're going to be out shopping. So you're going to be interacting, and I want you to be prepared. Be prepared with a virtual skincare survey as one example. A virtual skincare survey can be made in a Google form. Now, if you don't know how to make a Google form, Google how to make a Google form. And that's how you create a survey. Super easy, I promise. It'll give you step-by-step directions. When you have that survey ready to go, you will have a link to it. So let's say you're at Thanksgiving dinner or the family Christmas dinner, and you're there with your cousin that maybe you've said something about Mary Kay to, maybe you haven't, I don't know. But you want to say, oh my gosh, I'm doing a skincare survey right now. Could I text it to you and you fill it out? Because when I have 100 responses, then I'm giving away a $50 gift card. Sure, you can text it to me. So there you go. Or you're out shopping and the person was super nice. And you say the person was helping you was super nice, or your waitress was super nice. You're like, oh my gosh, I am doing this skincare survey right now. And when I have 100 responses, I'm giving away a $50 gift card. Could I text it to you? Sure, you can text it to me. I got her number. I send her the link. One of the questions on the skincare survey should say, if I were to give you a complimentary facial or send you free samples, would you give me your opinion of our products? Because when she says yes, you are in. You just need to set that up. Now, what other questions did you put on there? You can put whatever you want on there, but you could use your profile card as a guide, because that, my friends, is a skincare survey. So you can take the answers right off the profile card, put them in the survey, read the results of the survey. If you need to figure out what product's going to help her, go to the profile card, and you have everything that you need. So a skincare survey is one way to be prepared so that you can interact with all those people that you're interacting with anyway. The second way that you could be prepared is to have some goodie bags or coupons with lipstick samples on hand. And these coupons would be, they could be for after the holidays, or they could be dated like, I don't know, it depends on when you start, like expires January 31st. Doesn't even matter when it starts. But you could say, hey, I'm giving out some goodie bags. I'd love to give you a gift. Can I give you a gift? Well, who's going to say no to that, right? Or you're working really hard, or you were so helpful. Can I give you a gift? Now, there's a coupon in here. So can I get your number so I can follow up with you? So like your coupon doesn't expire and you get to use it. Sure, like you can have my number, because she wants to follow up on that coupon, or you want to follow up on the samples you gave her. But practice saying this over and over so you become comfortable with it. So practice saying it to nobody, or to your dog, or to whatever. So when you get out with the actual people you want to talk to, you've got it down. And it sounds as natural as if you were to say, hey, let's get together after Christmas and go get a cup of coffee. That would be like so fun, right? You don't want to stumble over your words just because you're now talking about your business. No, so practice. All right, third idea, final tip, is that this is a really good time to do a pampering event or a staff appreciation event for offices where there's several women. Whether you know the owner of the business, or you do business at that office, or whatever, there's women there. And so what I want you to say is not, can I come in and like do a little pampering event with your staff? I mean, there's not really anything wrong with that. But what I want you to say is, whenever you're talking to the decision maker, oh my gosh, I have this holiday program. I have this holiday office program, and I've only got 2 more spots left. I come in, I pass out little goodie bags, I do some giveaways, bring some cookies, just make sure staff feel appreciated and honored that day, especially during the holidays. And super fun, only takes about like 15, maybe 30 minutes, but super easy and totally free to you. And so I wanted to see if you wanted one of my 2 last spots. They're filling up fast. Now, it's got to be exclusive. And if you heard about it today and you book one tomorrow, it is filling up fast, right? It's filling up fast. And you thought of them, and it's something we already have. We have a holiday office program, and I wanted to see if you guys wanted to do it this year. I only have a couple spots left. Okay, so you don't have to do all of these ideas, but I want you to pick 1 or 2 of your favorites and take them and run with them so that you can increase and maintain momentum through the holidays. You do not want to lose whatever momentum you're going to build up to that point. Make it a great one, everybody. Bye.
Stacey Kraft, oh my gosh, thank you so much for breaking down networking and simplifying this process. Even telling us what to have with us so that we can take advantage of everyday opportunities that could easily pass us by. Friend, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. All right, next up, we're going to head to Huntington, West Virginia. And honestly, I think this woman produces her own electricity because she is electric. And if you're kind of going, oh yeah, we're talking Angel Fry, that's exactly who we're talking about. 3-time $1 million sales director, executive senior sales director, Angel Fry, is a master at showing us how to build our business while just living our life. So it's all about being prepared when the opportunity presents itself. And we are ready. Here's Angel.
Are you dreaming of a pink Christmas, or are you preparing for the best Christmas selling season ever? Well, I know if you signed up and you decided that you would take this training tonight, that you are already dreaming big and you are ready to go. Check your hand out. Let's get ready to write. Inside my head, all the pink elves have been working overtime, and I've got a lot of ideas, and I want to share as much as I can with you in my allotted time. You can't do everything, so pick a few that will fit your personality, and I want you to run with them all the way to the finish line. So many of the ideas that I am sharing with you can be done year round, not just at Christmas time, but you know what? We're going to up our game. We're going to take it to a whole new level. Let's raise the bar. What are some things that you can add, put, and pull out of that pink toolbox? Are you ready? You want big dividends coming in the next few months. Always have your show and go basket ready, a theme basket. I like to change the bows every month and refresh the basket. And people can't wait to see what's in my basket. My customers love it. What's in your basket? I've had everything from a $10 Friday basket to my gloss and socks at Christmas time when I do pretty socks with curly ribbon. I've had my oven mitts for Thanksgiving. I've had mascaras. You name it, I put it in that basket. But it always looks pretty with a big bow, and it's not too big. So you can take it into a business, set it on a counter. It doesn't take up so much space. But I love having my on-the-go basket with me. And I hope you've already got a basket ready. Maybe you've spray painted it with your theme color for this Christmas selling season. Or maybe you've just changed the bows like I do on like a wicker basket that is brown, and it works for me. And I have refilled that over and over again. And another thing I've added is carrying a roll-up bag, because so many people want regular line products when I'm out and about on the go. My customers are like, did you bring mascara? Did you bring eyeliner? So I like to have a roll-up bag. The first two pouches, what's hot and new products. And then the last two pouches is our regular line items like mascara, liners, lip glosses, popular lipsticks. So that way they can shop out the special gift basket with all the goodies. And then they can go in my roll-up bag and pick out the things they may be out of. I also like to put a piece of styrofoam and pop a bunch of the eye pops down in the styrofoam, all the different colors. All it is an eyeshadow with a glue dot, cellophane around it, curly ribbon, and you put tons of eye pops in your eye basket, and that can be your feature basket for a week. Those sell like crazy. Some of the best stocking stuffers. And then I usually put candy canes throughout there, and people say, oh, where did you find those? I love candy canes. And they get a candy cane. I also carry plenty of petite palettes and the perfect palettes so they can go ahead and fill them up. And another thing I've learned is when I show them the color cards, and I'll say, oh, we have a paint by number color card. And guess what? I already have the palette all made up to match your color card. Well, they love that because it's computerized, and all I need to know is the color of their eyes, and I can show them the perfect palette for them. We got to think like a retailer. Anything that I'm doing on the go or in the field in person, I can do it virtual in my VIP group. Show the same things that I'm telling you about. Spread the word that your store is going to be open for holiday shopping. Get that tree up early so that you can go live anytime that you feel like it. It's one of those days you're feeling like, wow, I'm looking cute today. Going to go live. I'm going to talk about my fragrances. The next time I go live, I'm going to talk about all the different stocking stuffers. The next time I go live, I'm going to talk about recipes during the holidays. Whatever it is. Last week, I started showing this set, and I'm like, how many of you love apples and almonds? And you know, it's fall. It feels good, the air. And I just start talking about fall and apples and almonds. And what's your favorite apple? Do you like caramel apples? You wouldn't believe, I think we sold 11 sets just by talking about apple and almond. They didn't smell it, they didn't feel it. They just trust my judgment the way that I romanced it. So, what is your set of the week? You've got to think like a retailer. What would they be showing? How would the window display look? I'm excited. You can tell that. But let your customers know I offer something called morning rush hour. I'll be glad to meet you. I may not look like this, but I'll be glad to meet you and have my table set up and let you pop in and shop before work. Also, I like to offer, I'm a late night person. I like to offer something called Midnight Madness from 10 to midnight for my nurses and people that work late. They can come by, or after the kids are in the bed and their husband's home, they can run over and shop. Offer good service for people so that way they know that that store is open. I am going to have a stress-free holiday. I'm not going to worry. She's going to take care of it. And I let people know I offer free gift wrap, and I'm glad to do local delivery free as well. So that way, that's constantly in my VIP group. I'm telling people that in everything I give out. And you want to make sure that they know the payment plans that you offer. Have your samples ready, have plenty of lookbooks. And inside the lookbook, I love to put the 50% off sheet. I even put 2 of them on one sheet. Thank you to all the girls, the team that puts that together, because that helps a lot too, just to tuck that in the lookbook, a wish list, maybe some samples, but you are ready. And I always carry fun stickers for kids. You want to definitely in your lookbook, you want to let people know when you're coming to their city. You're also going to let them know about if you're having an open house. Maybe you're not having an open house. You're just doing a sampling party and you're having some food and they get to come by and sample products, sort of like an expo, but it's not really like an open house. You're going to have it set up. It's going to stay set up and you're going to let people pop in and make personal shopping appointments. I do that a lot during the Christmas season. Also, you want to let people know at least once a week on your public Facebook group, any type of social media, about shopping small, how important it is to shop small and keep that money in your community. And we're the ones that donate to the ball teams and all those things. So I like to make sure that I'm reminding of that in your VIP group, on your Facebook group, or however you're communicating with your customers. Also been having a regular timer set to make sure that I have an e-card about our products or an email going out weekly. And my customers are responding to that so good. I used to do that years ago and I got away from it. And I thought, going to go back using that extra form of communication. Post about our charitable foundation through the holidays and giving back. Maybe there's a product that you're going to offer when they buy that set that you're going to gift a set to someone in need or adopt a grandparent. There's so many selling opportunities. The list is unlimited. I also like to do like a 2-page customer newsletter. I went away from that for a while and then I went back to it because I thought, man, that was so fun having them on the 2-page, just a little flyer. Keep it simple, sweetie, like Mary Kay taught us. Don't make it harder than what it is. A 2-page flyer that has a coupon that they can use on a gift basket or some type of set. Also, a recipe, because she'll save that because she thinks one day she's going to make that recipe. Hopefully, she'll make it during the winter months. And then the next thing you're going to show is pictures of your sets. You're going to put your website, your payment methods. That's just a little overview of a simple little customer newsletter. Maybe a tips and trends that are, what is hot and new right now. Show a picture of the new lipsticks, but keep it simple. Don't make it hard. I also enjoy going into offices, and I used to do silk and satin parties for offices. I would bring a silk pie and we would have satin lips and satin hands. That was one of the best ones. I could get in and out in about 30 minutes and we were done. They loved it. They had a piece. I told them to eat lunch. Then I'll come in and we'll do the satin lips, satin hands, and you'll get a dessert from me, a silk pie. And that worked great. Well, then I had some people saying they want to bring desserts. So I started bringing a crock pot of soup or chili, whatever you want to offer, and the little paper soup bowls, and they have soup. I bring crackers for them. They love it and they shop and they have satin lips, satin hands. And I bring a little folding table so that way I can put a few sets and take orders for those sets, bring them back later, get a profile filled out so I can offer a makeover, skincare during the holidays because people still want to take care of their skin. They still buy products for themselves. Never forget that. Your executive gift shopping letter, letting people know that you offer executive gift shopping. What do you specialize in? Well, I specialize in SOS baskets for pastors to get for their secretaries that I love my SOS basket. It has paper, pen, a hand cream, mint bliss. It has candy. It has whatever you want it to have in there, but it is a true SOS basket. I sell a lot of these and they always appreciate me offering that. The wish list. I hope that you're asking everybody for a wish list. Years ago, I would just tear a sheet of notebook paper out of a spiral notebook and I would say, if everything was free in this lookbook, write it on the list what you would love. I'm a really good pink Santa. Write it on the list. And at the bottom, list 2 or 3 people that shop for you. I'm telling you, I'm a really good pink Santa. And every month, I'm going to do a drawing September, October, November, December from those wish lists. You won't want to miss out. Getting in my wish list drawing, I have some great gifts that I'm giving away. Some of them are prizes that I have earned from Mary Kay, jewelry, bracelets, various things. Some are products, but your wish list will go in my drawing. They get so excited about the wish list. And that helps me when I contact their family members for their shopping needs. Another thing is our featured fragrance due to the lotion is in the PCP book is Valera. Oh, energy and harmony right here. I like to spray cotton balls and put them in little organza bags and give them out for them to put in their lingerie drawer. And I remind them this fragrance is wonderful and the lotion is in your lookbook. But you know what? I want that little organza bag in your lingerie drawer to remind you to have your mammogram because in October, I do a lot of Pinkalicious parties. I show pink products. My basket's got a pink bow. I do the Hello Clean set. I do pink lip glosses. I am bringing awareness to people about having their mammograms and giving out educational material that you can get from local places too. There's all kinds of places that will give you things to give out. Now I'm going to go through my list really quick and you can make it whatever you want to. You can tweak it, but oh, I love to create parties and come up with cool ideas because it is fun to show products and to tell them about how wonderful our products are and to watch you sell because you've got a theme party that's fun. All right, one of them that has been so fun for me because I've lived in a lot of different cities is a neighborhood block party. And it's like we do a cookie exchange with cosmetics and gifts. They love to come to a cookie exchange. So that could be your neighbors a mile or two away, but you know, it's definitely in your neighborhood or somebody else's neighborhood that wants to be a hostess and host the cookie exchange so that you can bring all your gifts and display them. This is so much fun. Another thing is Moms to Be party. They will love you for this because they don't feel like going shopping. They don't want to get around people with germs and they have big crowds is what I mean. But they love to come and have a party together and they have so much fun talking about things that's going on in their lives now. A Mom to Be party, a teacher's party where they get to come after school and they have time to shop and that you will gift wrap and you'll help them with all their things because remember, they're going to be teaching right up till time to their break. And the last thing they want to do is go to a mall, park. I know that I'm married to a teacher and I have a lot of teachers that are in my unit and they don't want to get off work and have to go do anything extra. They want to enjoy their time and their families. So we offer that shopping appointment and always offer some type of food after school so they can come and relax and enjoy and shop. A dads and kids show, a tween and teen party, a glitz and glam party that everybody everybody wears a little black dress and they get ready for the holidays. They enjoy this so much. A senior citizens party that you take it to them at a retirement center, and maybe you give them a special shopping pass, a coupon that they can use for the holidays. A lot of them don't drive any longer, and they appreciate your service so much. We're in the giving business. Products and pizza, a night to where you say, we're going to have fun, we're going to have pizza, and we're going to play in products. People love that. Brows and beauty, that you get a brows products and you have a makeover and you try all of our wonderful products. Borrow my bag. This worked for me so well. Way back when I was working 2 jobs, I would let people borrow my bag with 10 to 20 items in the bag. They were brand new, and they would sell out of the bag and get a hostess credit. Girls, you've got to be consistent in your VIP group with parties. It can be a mystery party. It can be a chocolate affair night that you have people vote on different chocolates that they like and see what the winning one is, or different brownies or something. I do a lot of fun things in my VIP group, the same way I'm telling you for in person. You know, I don't know about you, but I am ready to sell. I love my stocking stuffer parties. I love all of those things that where they can bring a stocking, whatever it holds, they fill it up. And then I toss in the candy or the hair scrunchies or some stickers, whatever you want to put on a big table that they can add to their stockings. Those parties have made me so much money over the years. I remember one time I was finishing up my star consultant on December 15th. And I let everybody come and do a stocking stuffer party. I had colors of stockings that matched the school colors. And I said, it's, you know, for the people who are a fan of this ball team or whatever I was promoting, but then it was a ball team. My husband's a basketball coach. And I said, I also can get your roll-up bag monogram, like to a #1 teacher, a #1 coach, or your daughter's name. I can ship them as well. So that was one of the biggest things, was stuff a stocking party. They loved it. There's so many things like that, from oven mitts at Thanksgiving to everything you can put in these baskets, but you never let it just, you cannot wait and not refresh it. You've got to refresh it. You've got to make it exciting. They buy you before they buy their products. And you never forget birthdays. Birthdays, I always show my pictures on my lives, and I'll say, oh, every month is important because you were born in September, October, November, December. So we need to talk about your birthday and how you want to use your birthday discount. Why don't you let me throw a birthday for you? Have you had a birthday party in a long time? That is a big selling event for me, because I said, whatever they buy, you get the hostess credit, and I've got the birthday bag with me. You know, there's hundreds of dollars waiting for you. And people love Mary Kay. They never say, oh, yes, Mary Kay, I like it. They say, I love Mary Kay. And when you're #1 2 years in a row, it's time to let the whole world know. And don't forget gift certificates. I sell a lot of gift certificates, but I constantly show them in my VIP group. I show my payment methods. I let them know my services, what I'm going to do with all the service I'm going to offer. I let them know that I will deliver for them. I constantly keep it active. People will stay plugged in. It's like turning on a TV show at that exact time. They can't wait to see what you are showing. You know, like I told you, it's show, tell, and sell. Show, tell, and sell. Are you going to cheer that as you walk into the bank? Cha-ching, cha-ching, show, tell, and sell. I sure am, because we have the greatest products. There's nothing like them. It is so fun. And somebody gifted me this, and I loved it. It says, the Queen of Christmas. Who will be our Queen of Christmas? You've got it, girl. You go for it. You can do this. It may be your first year. You may be a little bit scared, but you know what? I was scared when I started, but I thought people love to buy. And I'm one of those people. I wanted to buy things, and I would have loved for somebody to sit down with me and have those personal shopping appointments. Remember, you can do it. I've got my sparkle behind me, because I know there's people out there that's going to sparkle and shine this year like never before. I cannot wait to open the Applause magazine and see your name, or see you walk across that seminar stage. Thanks for watching tonight. Happy selling.
Wow. Well, Heather, I think you were right. She creates her own electricity. So many over the top ideas, so many ideas, from silk pie and satin hands to borrow my bag and silent hostess events. I love how you show us to keep serving our customers in fun and creative ways to build relationships that last forever. Thank you, Angel. You truly are joy in a jar. Okay, now, next up, we're going to be talking about product packaging. And this is so, y'all are going to love this. Now, usually we hear selling tips and strategy from our next speaker. She is 3-time Queen of Director Personal Sales and 5-time runner up to the Queen, the Ruby Division, Heather Faring. But this time, Heather, along with director Chris Bogar of Bismarck, North Dakota, they're going to be sharing thoughts and ideas about keeping your Christmas wrapping simple, doable, and pretty. So get ready to grab all the supplies out of your supply closet that will make your holiday gift giving a breeze.
Right. Here we go. Okay, so it is the holiday gift giving season. And if you know me, you know when it comes to creative names or ideas, I'm not your girl. So you might be wondering, why in the heck are you teaching on product packaging? Friends, there's a reason. To give you hope. I'm here to give you hope. And honestly, I want to give you some examples of how not creative I am. The decorations I put up in my house 13 years ago when we moved in, still in the same spot. They look great just where they're at. And my unit name, we're called Faring Unit. Again, not creative. It's just not my jam. So you might be going, really? Why are you teaching this? Grasapa. This is where I come in. I'm a really great copycat of people who I think are super awesome in this area. And here's my 6 truths when it comes to packaging. Number 1, if I would buy it, my customers will buy it. That's pretty simple. Number 2, if I think something is cheesy, most likely my customers are going to think it's cheesy. Number 3, in Mary Kay, you can be in the Queen's Court of Sales. However, there is no competition for being the queen of Hobby Lobby. Oh, I know I said it. I'm so sorry. 4, personally, see how fast I skipped over that one. Okay, 4, personally, I work to keep wrapping costs super low by grabbing ribbon and other supplies that I can use all year long when they're on clearance. And I do not pass these expenses on to my customers. For me, I make profit on the product only. That's my personal preference. Number 5, instead of wrapping up my entire store, just have a few items and gift sets wrapped up that you can take with you as examples of what you can create or sell to your customers on the spot. That way, at the end of the season, you don't have to have all this time unwrapping all of these gift sets. And last but not least, number 6, pick the 3 or 4 ideas or price points on product sets that you would like to offer. Remember, if you would buy these sets for the people in your life to give as a gift, then your customers will too. Okay, so you may be going, all right, Heather, you said that you're a great copycat. So what are you going to show us? Well, I'm not going to show you anything. I'm going to introduce you to my dear friend, Chris Bogar. See, Chris is one of those gifts that I received in my starter kit. We have completely different personalities. I'm not very organized, and she totally is. She's just the gift. To know her is to love her. And when you're in her presence, you just feel love. And just so you know, she's been actually Miss Go Give for a month, I think in like 2019. I'm super excited for you to meet her. So here she is, without further ado, my dear friend, Chris Bogar.
Well,
Hey,
hey,
Chris.
Fred. Hello.
Hi. Okay, so this is my gift to everybody, is you. So let's dive in. And what do you got for us? Where do we start?
Okay, so when Heather told me, hey, help me out with Christmas decorations, I said, I'm your girl. I love this. And so let me kind of walk through my thought process when it comes to Christmas and Mary Kay every single year. And the first thing I do is I look at the lookbook.
Mhm.
The lookbook is a really great indicator of color schemes that I maybe want to grab, or different color and products to put together. And so as you can see this year, the cover is burgundy and teal. Hint, hint, another indication would be the color of the Mint Bliss socks. That's usually a good indicator of what the theme is.
Mhm.
And so I chose burgundy and teal as my color scheme for this Christmas season. That's always where I start. And then the company even has free gift tags, and they even have a couple that are burgundy and teal. So I was super pumped about that. So that's kind of where I start, is what theme and color am I going to go with? And then I look at, what do I already have for decorations in that color scheme? So Heather, I looked and I already had burgundy and light pink tooling. I already had burgundy and pink sheer ribbon.
Perfect.
I already had pink raffia ribbon.
Yep, I got that.
I had tons of things already. So
Okay.
I did go to the store and grab a few things. Everything I used, we're going to share with them, right, Heather?
Absolutely. Yeah. Remember how I said that she's the organized one? Well, the fun part is everything that we select has a number beside that you can get it from the store, or you can shop on Amazon as well too to get a few of the things, just a few of the things.
Yeah, just to find a couple things. So a couple extra things I got these clear sticks to make some fun Christmas tree looking things.
Okay.
I got these foam snowflake stickers.
Nice.
Kind of fun. And then I was most excited about this new like tinsel ribbon I found. This was super fun. So they had it in our color scheme. So I was really pumped about that. So those are just a few things that I ended up grabbing.
Perfect.
The next thing I did is I like to make my own stickers. I do like the company's labels, but I like to stick things on some of my gifts, which we're going to show you in a moment. And so I did create some stickers with the color scheme as well. And Heather, do you want to share the exciting news about all of that?
Yes. So those Avery stickers, she actually has given you the size, and Chris has created a link so you can actually print them off of your computer as well too. So don't worry, we got all of those supplies ready for you. It'll be in a Google Drive that Curtis will send after we get done. So.
Yeah. So now you know your color, you looked at your supplies. Now we're going to look at how to spruce things up without costing any more money. And how I do that is I look at things that I've gotten from Mary Kay that I may have leftovers of. So Heather, tell me if you have any of these things.
Okay, I will absolutely do.
These.
Oh, we got those for free in a whole bunch of orders. Yep, got those.
Maybe this heart brush.
I have a couple of those left.
The headband.
Spa head bow. Yep, I have a few of those.
And I know you love these. Talk about these.
I do. So these are the zip bag that you can get off of Mary Kay In Touch in section 2, and the loofah. They're both $1. Great things to use as gift giving bags and such.
I had a couple of these left over. It's a satin eye mask that we had a while back. And just last month, we were able to get these, right, Heather?
So yes, those were those rounds that you got for free when you purchased an eye makeup remover or a micellar water. Excellent.
So look at what you already have. Like maybe you have little sprinkles of this and that, and you can't put a ton of things together, but you still can put some gift sets together with things you already have, right,
Yes.
Heather?
And the goal is to get rid of those things to make room for more. Okay. All right. So we're going to talk about we've got 5 gift sets that we want to show you. And this I thought was genius. So Chris showed me this last year. I didn't know to think this thought. She took the Miracle Set bag that I had a whole bunch of. She took the handles out of it, spruced it up, and made it look super cute. So show us what you got there.
Yeah. So this is, like she said, it's one of the bags. I don't always keep my Miracle Set or my Miracle Sets in the bag. I take them out, and then you have these bags left over. They're free. They're pink. You should use them. So I put in this one the hydrogel eye patches, and then I put one of these satin eye masks in there. I printed a little Merry Christmas tag, ran some tooling through the back, and tied it on the front, and that's it. It's ready.
Absolutely. Yep.
So-
So again, we're keeping that price point. That one is like a $40 and under. And if you don't have like the spa mask, you could actually put like an eye makeup remover, a mascara, you know, those free, you know, those rounds that we had in there as well too. That would be cool. And one thing that I thought was interesting is how awesome everything stands up in that bag.
It does. You don't have to be balancing it, and it holds a multitude of different things. Like Heather said, you could do an eye package, you could do all sorts of different things.
Excellent, excellent. Perfect. And then, of course, I love to give gifts that can be used for everybody. And satin hands is the perfect gift, especially during dry winter months as well too. So how did you spruce that up for us?
Yeah, so I just put a little bit of shred in that bag, and then I put a different colored. I took the handles out, keep those handles, because at the end of the season, just pop them back in, and you're ready to go again. And then I printed a Merry Spaladay tag, and then I used fun tinsel ribbon just to give it some definition and some texture, and it's super cute, and anyone would love that gift.
And you just tied that into the bow then?
Yeah, just tied it into a bow. That's all I did.
Excellent. And then, you know, ideas for like, you know, people who work in office settings who might need like an office gift for, you know, the people that are around them, you know, using like the, a little bit of washi tape and a sticker is super simple, easy too.
So easy. So you can just buy different types of these stickers and just put it on the top, and then just put a sticker on the front of your bottles. Now, I was concerned because these still had the plastic wrap on them, but now, as you know, a lot of our tubes don't have the plastic wrap anymore. They just went to the sealant inside. And so I got nervous, but I tested it. And if you use the Avery stickers that's in the document we sent, the stickers, they come right off, and so it's not going to leave any residue. Product.
Now, the washi tape that you showed, you didn't have a number for, because that was something that you had from last year. So just find something that works.
I did go to the store, and they were sold out, and I wasn't confident the number was right. So just go look for pink. Go look for pink tape, and you'll be just fine. Yep.
Excellent. Excellent. The last two we're going to show you is satin lips. Again, another great gift that works for everybody because our lips are so dry. So how did you package that up? A little bit of raffia and?
Yeah, a little bit of raffia. And I thought it kind of started to look like a Christmas tree to me. And so I broke one of those sticks. I break them into thirds, and I put a glue dot, and then that foam snowflake on the top is a sticker. So you just stick it to the back, and it's so cute and so simple and ready just to give to anyone.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And last but not least, of course, our Mint Bliss socks, which you get for free with the Mint Bliss. And tell us so we're not making them into cupcakes using those little holders that we did last year. Again, just a little bit of what's that ribbon called?
Tooling.
That's it, tooling. And just making those socks into a bow. So how did you do that?
Right. So that is all it is tooling in the box and the socks. And so if you take the socks and you stick the heels up so they're out, and then fold all of the other 4 pieces in, the ends will stick up to look like a bow. And then you just have to wrap the tooling around it, and it's good to go.
Excellent. So again, no, cello bags that could get crinkled after showing people over and over again. Just something really super simple, easy. Bow is all you need. Okay, so I'm really excited. I can do all of that. Friend, I can do that. And I'm super excited about that. And it reminds me of a saying that Mary Kay Ash would always say. And she said this: if you give somebody a gift that's worth a 40-cent gift in a $1 box with $100 worth of recognition, that will mean 1,000 times more than a $100 item in the same box with 40 cents worth of recognition. So the goal is just make your customers feel super important as they're, finding gifts for people. Be really super helpful, helping them to with all of their gift giving. And again, we don't want to break the bank, but we do want to help make gift giving super easy for them this holiday season. So Chris, thank you so much for your genius. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for sharing your heart and your skill with all of those additional things. I so value and appreciate you. All right, we're on to the next one. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. I love how you simplified it. 5 gift sets, 5 price points. And now I have to know my colors, and then I'll check my supplies. and I'll see what I already have to incorporate into my 5 gifts, and I can do that. Thanks for going the extra mile and providing that link to the stickers and even the links to get what we need. Most of all, I just love how simple you have just made our life. Thank you so much, both of you, Chris and Heather. Okay, next, we're going to go to Fairfax, Virginia to hear from 4-time Prestige Trip Director, Anna Simpelis. Anna truly has a servant heart, and it shows in the special touches that she always does for her customers each year at her holiday open houses. She has huge open houses. So get your paper and pen ready because Anna is going to share her expert tips to make your holiday open house epic.
Hi, my name is Anna Simpelis, and I want to talk to you about holiday open houses. I think holiday open houses are really just wonderful customer appreciation events, and I think they're a wonderful thing to do. But don't spend all your time preparing all season just for that. You want to keep holding parties, having facials, meeting people, interviewing people. I mean, you want to keep working your business full circle, but this is like the little cherry on the top of things. All right, so with an open house, the first thing you need to do is set a date. I like to do one before Thanksgiving and one after Thanksgiving, but you can set it anytime you want to. I will tell you though, if it's your first time doing a holiday open house, make sure you keep it simple and only do maybe one day, one afternoon, like Saturday from 1 to 5 or Sunday from 2 to 6 or something like that. Just keep it simple. Now, remember, you need to start reminding your customers now, right away. Every reorder, you want to put it in there. Every anytime you talk to them on the receipts, remind them about the date when it is. You want to send out postcards, save the date postcards. You could do that to do something like that. Or you are going to want to send an invitation, of course. You're going to send that invitation 2 weeks ahead of time. But you want to make sure the invitation is brightly colored so it doesn't get lost in the mail with all the white stuff. And if you're doing this before the election, make sure you don't mail right before the election because there's a lot of postage that's coming through that's really, it's going to get lost. Your postcard, your letter, you can do an envelope too. You can send a letter, just make it a bright envelope so that people will see it and it'll catch their eye. Now, when you do mail things, mail them on Tuesdays or Wednesdays because usually junk mail arrives on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. So you don't want to be mailing it before, like on a Friday, Saturday, or a Monday. You want to mail it on Tuesdays and Wednesdays so it will be received after the junk mail days. Okay. All right. So you want to start saving the date. Save the date. Like I said, you want to send postcards with the invites. You want to send the invites 10 days to 2 weeks ahead of time. Not too early, but not too late as well. And you're going to follow it up with the text. You're going to follow it up with email. You're going to follow up with posting in your Facebook group. All these things are really important. You want to invite everyone, not just the people that are already your customers, people that your neighbors, people that you're in groups with, your coworkers, anybody you can think of that you can invite to have them come and see this till they start thinking of you as a gift giving guru. Okay. So just remember, you're doing really well if 10% of those you invite show up. For instance, if you want one person to show up, just invite 10. If you want 10 people to show up, invite 100. You get the idea. But you have to follow up. This is key. You have to follow up with a voice message, inviting them personally so they can hear from you how important it is to you that they come to your holiday open house. Okay. You're trying to make their life easier. You're trying to make their gift giving experience so much easier and help them get everybody off their list without having to go through the hustle and bustle of the mall or even shopping online. But at least this way they have a little nice experience at an open house. Okay. So you can't just rely on the postcard and stuff like that. You can't just rely on the text, voice to voice. Even if you send a voice message so they hear your voice, that's critical for everybody. Okay, this is the only time of year I give a discount, except for birthdays. I do give a birthday discount. However, I don't want you to discount things all year long because I think that devalues our price point, and our prices are very fairly retail market, is very fairly priced. So we're very competitive. And if you're always giving a discount, then people are just going to be like well, she thinks it's too high too. And that's not true. You don't think that is, but a birthday is a good time to give a discount. All right. This is my way of saying thank you to my customers. All right. I give like a 10% discount on things. But I price things for my gift giving, taking that into consideration that they are going to get a 10% discount from that. With the gift giving though, I give the discounts, the specials is like, you buy 3, you get 1 free. You buy 2, you get 1 half price. So something like that. So they buy in multiples. With the Mint Bliss, things like that, I do buy 5, get 1 free. So, it's 6 and stuff like that. So everything's on discount. The first 20 to RSVP, I'm going to give a special gift. I'm not going to give an additional discount. I'm going to give them a special gift. That gift can be something like a miniature hand cream, a travel size oil-free eye makeup remover, anything, like I said, a miniature hand cream, a create a look card with some samples in it, something that they don't already have or use, something that appears nice, but it's just a nice little gift just for RSVPing. Okay. If they do a gift with, they're not going to get a gift for purchase necessarily if they do anything, but for every $50 they purchase, just like Monica Gabot does for us every month, I'm going to give them a half price special. Now, my half price specials though, I put them in a basket, the actual products, so they can see them, touch and feel them. And they'll see, oh yeah, I want that for half price. Oh, I want that for half price. I always print this out, make sure they see that. And then I include other things that I have surplus of. Maybe I have couple extra microdermabrasions. Do I care if I sell them for half price? No, I'm trying to move them along. So anything you want to include in your half price specials, which is for every $50 they purchase, they get a half price item, put it in that basket, put it there so somewhere they can see it, because the eye buys. All right. Now, I also give a gift when they purchase at a volume. So if anybody that purchases 300 or more, they gets 1 gift. And if anybody purchases 500 or more, they get another gift. Because I used to do between 150 and 200, but I find it's easy to get to that point. So I reward the people that are the bigger spenders. And that could be something that I have extras of. Maybe it's the mini masking sets, or maybe it's a box of the hydrating sheet masks, or maybe it's a microdermabrasion set for the 500. You pick things that you have on hand, things that you are nice, but you'd like to just go ahead and gift somebody with, because then it becomes an advertisement for you. All right, have them sign in at the door, have them wear a name tag. And the reason I have them wear a name tag is for me, because I haven't seen them in a year. They've changed their hair color, they've changed their makeup, or I've just seen them virtually and I don't really remember, or talk to them over the phone. I don't really remember what they look like. So it's easy for them to know who I am. I'm dressed in holiday gear, to have my name tag and things like that on. But sometimes it's just nice for that. So I have them put a name tag on, and then when they're checking out, they take the name tag off, they fold it in half. I put that in a basket, because at the end of the open house, I'm going to do a drawing from the name tags for the people that came there to give them an extra gift. Okay, that's just one for that. All right, then the other thing I do is I hand them a beauty blotter. Now, a beauty blotter is just a linen sheet. So I hand them the beauty blotter. I have them write their name in the corner of the beauty blotter. Then I have them blot their face, because sometimes when people, they don't realize that the benefit of having like a beauty blotter. And I have them scrunch it up and put that in a different basket. And I'm going to draw from the beauty blotters. And I'm probably going to give away some free beauty blotters just for doing that at the end of the holiday open house as well. All right. The other thing that I like to do is I like to hand them a red folder. This contains 2 to 3 sales tickets. It's got a lookbook in it. It's got a wish list, which is like gold right here. And I'll tell you about that. But you want to make sure that they have something to fill out, something that they can make a list with when they're shopping. I hand them a gift basket, which is usually just an empty box, a big box that they can put the products in. On my table, I have low ticket items like Mint Bliss, hand creams, anything from like $12 to $18, $20 range, where they can just pick it and put it in their basket to take it and give it as a gift. By having those low ticket items available for them, I find that people will buy more, because they impulse buy. They want to have one for the person that gives them the surprise gift. They want to have one, for the coworker. It just reminds them to get those gifts for other people in their lives, just little things. They can even give it to the FedEx guy or the UPS guy, or, in the mailman, anything like that. So those gifts like I said, are lower price range. As far as bigger price range gifts, I don't do a lot of those. Maybe one basket and I package it up, but I don't even recommend that. I think you should use a roll-up bag, put different things in a roll-up bag, have a theme with it so that it's easy to take the products in and out. But I think having a lot of gift baskets wrapped up, you're going to end up having to take it apart and losing all the cello and everything like that. And so I say, don't bother with that. All right. So once they complete the wish list, they're going to give me that at the checkout as well. That wish list, most people say, oh, I got everything I wanted, Anna. I don't need anything. But I always remind them, do you have a husband, a boyfriend? Hopefully it's the same guy. A girlfriend, a mom, a sister, somebody that likes to buy for you. That would really help them if they knew what they were getting you is something you really wanted and needed. And it was Mary Kay. So let them give that gift to you. I'll wrap it for them. It'll look good, make it easy for them. They don't have to go somewhere. I'll deliver it to them. You will get exactly what you want under the tree. Now, I get them to fill out the wish list with all their information. I tell them, make sure you call and let that Secret Santa know that I'm going to be calling them to take my call. And if they don't take my call, to return my call. And then I'm going to show them, because they're going to fill it out in their handwriting. I'm going to take a picture of it and show that to them. This is what she wants. Usually, most people will say, oh, I'll just get it all. Some say, well, I'll pick and choose, which is fine. Let them pick and choose, put several things on there. So if they just put one thing on there, say, okay, you want to guarantee you're going to get that, you might want to put a couple other things on there. Just a thought. Then at the end of the open house, I will take all the wish lists that I have and draw one from them. And that person will get extra prizes, something maybe like a Mary Kay. I mean, I had some Mary Kay robes or fuzzy robe, or they could get a microdermabrasion set or a satin hand set. One person's going to get something extra special, and it's just from the wish list. Okay. So one person will get that. So that's a really nice thing to do with that as well. I also have a Lucky Lady table, and that's a table that has 50% off things, or even less than 50% off. I'm just trying to get rid of them. Those are things that are either discontinued, or I bought a surplus. Maybe I bought them on the 55% off sale, the flash sale that Mary Kay has, or maybe I just bought too many, limited edition, onesie, twosie left. I just want to get rid of them. I want to get the money in my hands to use it so that I have money to reinvest for my product that I can sell to somebody and make that profit. Okay, so I also like to have a testing table. It's an area where I can either show what's new this past year. So go back and look at the lookbooks and see what is new that they haven't seen, touched, smelled, felt, or anything like that, so that they can experience those new things and see if maybe this is something new that they might want to try and they didn't even realize it. And instead of just ordering the miracle set all the time, which is a great thing for them to order, of course, they can, increase what they're using, and it will benefit them. It'll find something that they're really looking for. Okay. You want to keep your refreshments simple. You want to have like a cold punch, a hot apple cider. You might want to have some cookies, some chocolates. If you have chocolate candy and stuff like that, just make sure they're wrapped. Don't keep anything individually. Don't have individual stuff out there. Price items in even amounts. Say 12, don't say $11.95. Everybody knows it's $12. And don't put the dollar sign, because they know you're spending dollars to get them. But just put the number, because that dollar sign makes people anxious, and stuff like that. And we don't want that. At the checkout, you're going to collect your wish list, the name tags, the folders, the stocking stuffers. Oh, stocking stuffers. Those are things like individual brushes that we sell, mascaras, lip balm, iron cheek applicators, beauty blotters, anything like that they can actually get to stick in stocking stuffers. Okay. Make sure you give them a Join Mary Kay Now card. And that's just saying, you know what? I know you may not want to join Mary Kay, but you might know somebody who would like some extra money during the holiday season, or could use some extra money year round, or is looking for some fun, and something to do extra, or loves the product so much that they would love to do something and just share the product with them. So give them that about joining Mary Kay. Book them for your holiday makeovers, any special events that you're having virtually or in person. Verify their address, because you're mailing them a lookbook and you want to make sure they're getting it. Verify their address, their email address, and their birthday. Make sure they've joined your private Facebook group or anything like that. If you do an adopt a mom or adopt a grandparent, make sure you have that available there so they can see if they can donate to the cause. You know, have festive wrapping, Mary Kay packaging, like pink paper bags or anything like that. Keep it simple. And above all, just remember to have fun. Because remember, you need to work your Mary Kay while you can so that your Mary Kay can work for you when you can't, right? Have fun with this and then give them a small thank you gift. Mine is like a miniature hand cream. I've given an ornament, a thank you note. I attached it. I say something like, thank you for being such a great customer and supporting my small business. I really appreciate you. Love, Anna. And you don't have to put my name. You can put yours. But there's also a holiday thank you note that you can send them. Either give it to them then or email it to them later to verify their email address, of course. As a thank you, your purchases made, any purchases you make in January are 10% off. That gets me business in January too. So have fun with it, work it, have fun. And I know you're gonna have a great holiday season. Take care, bye.
Anna, oh my gosh, so many great ideas for holiday open house. Lucky lady table, beauty blotter drawing, genius. I mean, literally everything is covered for an powerful, fun holiday open house. And honestly, the best reminder, and we just need to continue to be reminded of this, call your customers to remind them is the key to make sure this is a true success. Anna, mwah, excellent. All right. Well, we're going to go to Lakeview, Michigan. Oh, friends, this next speaker, well, she is none other than top director Shelly Smith. And she's going to be sharing her expertise about growing connections with your customers and providing fast and fun holiday pop-up parties. So whether you're in person, using your personal Facebook page, or even doing messenger parties, the goal is to connect with your customers in a fun way to introduce them to products and, of course, create lifelong customers. Here's Miss
Hello,
Shelly.
how are we doing, guys? Okay, we are going to talk about holiday pop-up parties, themed holiday pop-up parties. So here are the things I'm going to chat about. So if you want to jot these down, see where you're at with maybe you've done all these and you do all these so well and successfully, and that's amazing. Or maybe we just need to tweak a little bit on some of these. Okay, so here's the deal. In-person pop-up parties. Okay, in-person holiday pop-up parties. Okay, their place, mine, either way. A virtual Facebook group pop-up. Great. Virtual Facebook Messenger holiday pop-ups. Okay. And then we're going to mention a little bit of holiday birthday as well. And I need to watch my time, as we know. Okay, so yeah, holiday birthdays, because sometimes you guys, whether it's you as a consultant or your customers, or just all get lumped into other holidays when you're, we need to celebrate your birth as well, right? Okay, so we'll talk about that in a quick second. So I'm going to talk fast. So the first thing, in-person pop-ups. I've done these for years, especially during the holidays. You can do these 4 times a year, guys, when the new products comes out. Every year, quarterly, that's great. This is easy to do. But with holidays, it's just even easier. Okay, so here's my little holiday basket. Yay. And it's got everything for literally a pop-up kind of to-go party. And again, their place or mine, great. So what you do, let's say I go to my neighbor's house and literally I have this and the product where customers can take product home with them, right? That they can purchase from me that day. So I've got clipboards, I've got a tablecloth in here. I'll post pictures and give this to Curtis as well, as it looks right now, and then as it's set up. But the fall holiday products, I've got an eye makeup remover and some cloths if they want to put anything on the back of their hands to play with, catalogs, all the products, all the fun, and some other products that are really popular this time of year as well for gifts or for themselves, satin hands, satin lips, all that fun stuff. If you have inventory, you're smart. And if you have inventory, anything that's just not moving right now, we're going to think like a retailer and you can bundle that sucker and throw it in there as well. Okay. That's maybe not on the, holiday list because we're going to move your inventory. So I've got everything in here. Excuse me. And what I do when I get there, so easy, guys. Everything, all the contents from this basket, I take out. I flip the basket over and literally flip the basket over. You can do this with a laundry basket. That's how I was first taught. You can do this. So this is just a good size basket. And then I take the tablecloth, so all the contents are out, the basket's flipped over. I take the tablecloth, put it over top. So now I've got the display, right? And I put the product, the clipboards in an area, kind of like you're setting up for like a booth or something, you know, just really cute and appealing. Looks great. And yeah, I've got my flower pens. Those always add so much. And just make it fun. You're making it fun. I'm not a make it fluffy kind of girl. I don't know if you can make clipboards. I'm sure you can make clipboards fluffy, but it's still fun. Still want it to be fun, right? Okay, so then during the party, it's very much run like a regular show, a regular party. You've got introductions and fast fun facts about the company, myself, so I'm not a stranger if I don't know them. I just go through the things that are around the basket, the new products, and they can pass it around, play with it, ask questions, prices, all that fun stuff. And then when we're done there, they make a wish list on their clipboard. We group close. Maybe we've got a deal for the day, the hostess deals, you know, all that fun stuff that I want to make sure everybody knows about. And then I go and meet with them one-on-one. That's my favorite part. And what should also be in this bag are the swag bags. I think I fell in love with individual consultations from parties because of these. So this is just a piece of candy, a color card, business card. So easy. Amazon little baggies, right? And then just to kind of customize it for the fall and holiday, so simple. Grab a sample of the lips that are out for fall and holiday right now, or yeah, some kind of just making it, customize them a little bit, right, to put in there. And then everybody gets their swag bag when they meet with me for their individual consultation. That's where everything happens, right? Okay, so I've talked way too much about that. But if I refer to the holiday basket or my Christmas or Santa basket, okay, that's what that is. Okay, so we got the in-person. Next, we're gonna go to our virtual Facebook group. Again, you've probably done these. They're amazing. They're Post-it style parties. You can go live. You can do samples. You can not go live, not do samples. Really flexible, whatever you want. And what's in your comfort zone to start. If you've never done this before, just try them out. They're quite easy. But there's such a range of, if you do want to go live, if you do want a lot more interaction, you absolutely can do that. And again, the live part, guys, guess what? I go over the Christmas path. Like, hey guys, here's the, again, same type of structure, introduction. The body of it would be the product, a group close. Here's what you need to know about deadlines. Every party's got a deadline. Every party's got a deadline of where they can get their deals and how credit goes to the hostess and all that. And yeah, so we're doing all that in a live, and then I'm private messaging them. The two main things for successful Facebook pop-up any time of year is private messaging, connecting with the people, whether text, Facebook Messenger, or a live call, and then an engaged, for the love of all this good, engaged hostess. If she is invested in what she's going to get out of this, yeah, you're going to profit. Everyone's going to have, everyone will be successful for sure. Okay. So that's our Post-it style Facebook pop-up party that way. Okay. For holidays. All right. Then we have our Messenger pop-up. Guys, sometimes the Messenger pop-up parties, they can be just a bit softer, and maybe even to the consultant or to the hostess, opposed to, we got to put together this Facebook group. I mean, they take the same amount of time. They really do, between you and I, right? But the Messenger group could be just a little softer, a little less intimidating. So if you're like, I haven't done any virtual stuff and it kind of freaks me out, Messenger group is like, so you're just talking with a few people. Like, it's really easy. You can post company or from your director images of the new products. You can leave little voice messages. I want them to hear you and hear from you, hear your voice, your personality. You're amazing. Connect with them. Absolutely. So you can still private message them, still have the same deadlines, like run it for a week. I like the Friday to Friday, if I didn't say that already. It's hits both or a payday in there. And just the messenger is a lot of fun. Short videos of yourself showing the product or company videos, really easy to go from your phone to messenger. And then I just love, the voice messages. So you can have a lot of fun with that. Whether it's the Facebook group or the messenger, definitely every time I know you probably already know this and are doing this so well, but every time there's an order, there's a booking, someone's interested in the business or they're joining your team, I give them a shout out. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We're only 2 orders away, or we're only giving updates and thank yous and celebrating people within those groups. Okay. All right. So we got that too, messenger, and have fun with it, guys. If this is something new, again, with your scripts, tell people that. So whether it's a post, you'll have way more success if you private message or call, right? Opposed to just a post. I love a post though, that's great. But when you're talking to people, to say, hey, sorry, I'm looking at the time. I need a beautiful guinea pig for something I'm a little bit nervous about, and I haven't done it before. Could you be an absolute beautiful, gorgeous guinea pig for me? And I promise I'll make it worth your time. You'll get some free stuff for half off shopping. So have fun with it, guys. But it might also sound like this. I'm looking for 10 women this month to get $100 shopping spree or to get half off shopping, whatever your hostess plan is that you love. It's virtual and fun. Give me a thumbs up and I'll send you some details. Or would you like details? Give me a thumbs up, something like that. Okay. And I also love giving a little gifty or Christmas gift or holiday gift, you can say, for the next few months, for even penciling it in. And then also I will have a monthly, like for October, 10 holiday pop-ups or 10 parties. And this is my goal. And so every hostess, here are my 10 hostesses. This is Mary Kay 101. Here are my 10 hostesses. My number 1 hostess for the month, because we achieved our goal, was Susie Q, and you get to celebrate the heck out of her in your customer group and in her Facebook group, her party group. So you can have a ton of fun engaging and celebrating people. And it starts with setting our goal and taking action. Okay. All right. So last, for our birthdays. So these are really fun, guys. Little twist, if you haven't done this before, is comment if you have a birthday. If you're a consultant, you have a birthday in the next few months. Is that you? Okay, put in the comment. When's your birthday in the next few months? I'm just going to guess that maybe possibly your birthday may be lumped, when you were younger, lumped together with other holidays. I mean, moms are doing their best. We're all doing our best, right? But sometimes I can't imagine if I did have a kiddo with, their birthday was on New Year's Eve or December 20th, like that. Okay, that's, to make them feel as special as they should be. So here's the thing. As a consultant, have your own birthday party. Invite your customers. It's another reason to invite other people, have fun giveaways. I remember one time for one of my birthdays, I said I was going to do that many faces. So if I was turning 35, I was doing 35 faces that day. Have fun with it. But now it can be all about holiday. It can be for that absolute legitimate reason. We want to celebrate you the way you should be celebrated. And have fun with it. So it can be in person. It can be a Facebook group. It can be Messenger. Either way. Okay. But then also our normal birthdays for our customers or potential customers. That's on Facebook or on InTouch. You can find their birthdays, and we have a ton of scripts for that to celebrate and schedule their birthday party for the holidays. So fun. And again, show the Christmas basket. Yeah, really simple. All right, so wrapping up here, guys. We've got in-person pop-ups for the holidays. We've got Facebook group pop-ups for the holidays. We've got Facebook Messenger groups for the holidays. And we got our beautiful holiday birthdays that we could celebrate. So my challenge to you is in the next 24 hours, process all this like we see all the time, right? Process, take it all in. This is such great information. In the next 24 hours, what's your goal? You got to have that goal. It won't do any good if we're just like, well, we'll just see what happens. No, 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 no. That's not good. What's your goal? Make it or miss it, doesn't matter. What's your goal for the next month? How many pop-ups or how many parties do you want? And then grab your calendar and which Fridays are they going to start on? Which in-person dates are you available? When does it work for you? So if there's a plan, it has a chance to be calm, right? We can be calm or calmer. All right. It can be smooth. So that's my challenge to you. What's your goal? And for how many? And also pencil those in. Okay. You guys can do it. We all believe in you so much. All right. Bye-bye.
Shelly, oh my goodness, your focus, I love how your focus is all about creating a fun experience for your customers. And how cool is it to create like that Cracker Jack prize experience with the swag bag to continue sampling at home those color cards, especially the ones that Angel Fry referred to earlier. Thank you also for reminding us to continue to make customer birthdays feel special during this season as well too. And with the twist of maybe even doing the number of faces for how old you are. I mean, seriously, I like that. There is benefit of getting older, more faces, more profit. Anyway, okay. Shelly, you're awesome. Next up is our next teacher is $1 Million Sales Director, Beverly Taylor. She's my partner in crime in this. Beverly, she's from Lancaster, South Carolina, and she's going to be sharing her personal story and how it relates to team building. See, this could actually be your customer's story about how she joined Mary Kay to fill a need in her with a flexible business opportunity. And the crazy part, she was the one that asked to join. Beverly was the one that asked to join. She was never asked. Her consultant assumed she was too busy and just wouldn't be interested. Beverly was overlooked. So the question is, who have we overlooked because we're afraid to ask? Because she doesn't look like, she looks like she has it all together, or she is successful in another job, or we're just simply afraid. So Beverly's going to break down team building to give us the ability to just not offer the opportunity, to not just offer our products to buy, but to offer the opportunity to buy as well. Here's Beverly.
Excited tonight to get to talk to you about giving yourself a big bonus or adding another stream of income into your family's life during the holiday season. Right now you're probably for sure you're in the best possible position because you've already said yes to Mary Kay. So you're already sitting in the best opportunity for women today. And you're probably already taking advantage of a 50% profit, right? On everything you sell. So, and that is super great. Then if you were to add team building, maybe you have a few, maybe you have none. If you wanted, you could actually be a sales director by Christmas, and you could get a beautiful pink jacket to go under your Christmas tree. Wouldn't that be awesome? When you add team building, you're adding 4 to 13% commission on people who are selling products that you've recruited. You also add a $50 bonus for a Great Start Qualified. I mean, just $50 bonus for each time you get a Great Start Qualified. And then as a sales director, you get paid the personal team production, like I just told you, plus an additional 9 to 23% on the entire unit, and $100 Great Start Qualified bonus and unit development bonus. Those are available every single month. So why not add to your family's income this holiday season and give yourself the best gift ever? Team building is actually really pretty simple. It's a skill just like selling. And you just have to learn the skill. And so that's what I'm going to actually try to teach you really quickly today, real fast. It's just like selling skincare though. Number one, you're going to find the sharp women. Number two, you're going to book an appointment for her to try the products. In this case, you're going to book for her to hear how our business works. And then you see if there's a need that can be filled by Mary Kay Opportunity. Just like you book her for a skincare, to try our skincare. You don't try to talk her into buying the skincare before you book the appointment. And then once she tries it, she sees if there's a need, and you mix and you help her meet that need. And there we are. That is what we do. And there are so many women out there who are just like I was. September the 11th, 35 years ago, I was praying for a way to try to make ends meet. I just wanted $55 more each week so that we could pay our daycare bill. And I know that's really a big difference now, but we had 2 small kids, 10 months and 3 years, and we were both stretched to the max. David was working overtime. I was teaching school during the day and working to get my master's to increase my pay. I loved my Mary Kay products, and I loved having parties because I liked getting the free stuff. I was addicted to our skincare program, and I knew I never wanted to use anything else, but I didn't really feel like I could afford to purchase it. So I always had a party. I do believe so in our hostess program. And I did that for about 18 months. And then my recruiter really didn't ask me if I wanted to hear about how to make money with Mary Kay, because she just assumed my life was too full. However, secretly, I was praying for an answer. She did invite me to be a guest at an event, and I asked her if I could be a consultant on the way home. And 9 months later, I left my teaching position, and I've never looked back. I mean, I needed a track to run on. Right now, who is in your customer base who loves our products? Who could you do a quick 10-minute sharing chat with to see if she has needs that could be met with Mary Kay? I always suggest starting in your customer base and making a list of your skincare customers first, and then the ones who just love Mary Kay. Next, I want you to know that people are more open to hearing about the opportunity the closer they are to having a product experience. So you want to put a star next to the customers who have been sometime in the last 4 to 5 weeks that you have had a product experience. What is a product experience? It could be where you stopped by and you showed her some new things. You did you matched her foundation. You had a facial with her. It could be anything like that, where she's actually experienced something with the products. And then, so the people, everyone that you put a star by that you have seen in the last 4 to 5 weeks, then you're going to go ahead and start with the chat. The other ones, you're simply going to put an F by because you need the facial or you need a product experience with them. And so they're the ones you're going to want to book that product experience. And it could just be any kind of experience. It could be a fall makeover, inviting her to an event, anything like that. And maybe you're thinking, well, I've already asked all my customers, and it has been said that a woman's situation changes about every 90 days. So does that open up your mind, your list and your mind a little wider? Now's the perfect time with the PCP customers, especially if you enrolled your customers in PCP, while asking them, when you call, to ask them about what they thought about the Bilara lotion sample or any of the other things in the book. First, book a drop-by appointment to let them try something in person. B, book a fall makeover appointment and feature them in your fall holiday portfolio. And the third thing is, after you have the date, simply ask if she has any friends she'd like to join and be featured as well. It's really very simple. I think that we get too caught up in the results, and I'm going to talk to you about that in a few minutes. Second point here is that September, October, November, they should be filled with appointments, both personal and virtual. You need to see 30 to 60 people every month, because those are the people that are actually going to be doing business with you for Christmas, the people that you see right now. And then third, at the appointment that you have booked with her, just simply mention, that this is the time of year a lot of women join our company to make extra money. Some do it just for Christmas, and then some after they've done it for the holidays, then they decide if they want to stay on as a consultant. And maybe that's something that she would want to look at. Some just like to save money on their own products, and of course, do their own Christmas shopping at 50% off too. Ask if you could borrow her ear for about 15 minutes and ask a few questions. Tell her a few facts and see if there's a need that Mary Kay could feel in her life. No obligation on either part. Here's the key. Just like we don't try to talk people into buying anything before we have a chance for them to try the products, we don't want to try to talk her into starting a business just because we can so easily see that it's the best opportunity for her and she needs it. We already know that. But once you invite her to hear about it, to do a quick 15-minute chat, you should expect her to tell you why she wouldn't be good. Just agree with her. Whatever she says. Oh, I don't have time. Well, you may not have time. I'm not a salesperson. Well, you may not be a salesperson. Whatever, agree with her. Do not try to overcome that objection. Repeat it and say, I'd still love for us just to explore with no obligation on either part. This appointment can be done in so many ways. Whatever is her preferred communication style. There's no certain way it has to be done. It can be done through text. It can be done many, many ways. And I have an appointment directions are in your handouts that I recommend that you do in that 15-minute period. But don't sell our opportunity short, because you only have one chance to build a vision for her, and it's during that interview. If you start by saying, you could just do this, you only have to do this. When you start with those kinds of things, you cap that person's vision and her dream and possibly her whole career by maybe saying to her that she couldn't do any more than that. So you want to, when you want to have a quick career chat, you want to show her the whole vision. Number one, start with asking questions about her. Find out where about what she currently is doing and what she likes, dislikes about it. And if she could create the perfect career for her right now, what types of things would that include? Number two, find out if she feels that she meets all the 6 qualities of successful consultants. They're busy, they need extra money. They're not the sales type. They love to meet new people, even if they're scared. They would like to meet new people. They have a sleeping giant inside of them. They feel like they're meant for more, and they have not found their spot yet. They haven't found their track to run on. Number 6, family oriented. They're family oriented, and they use their family as a reason to succeed and not as an excuse. Number 3, ask if you only had 5 minutes to answer any questions that she would have, what would they be? And you just simply write those down, write all of them down. She asks you the first one, just say, what else? What else? What else? And then you answer them one at a time, because that way you're answering what she needs to hear. Okay. And then ask her what part of the information that you just told her impressed or surprised her most. This will tell you where she's interested. Number 5, I think I got my numbers mixed up. Number 5, let her tell you if she were to become a part of Mary Kay, what she feels she would bring to the table as a consultant. What skills would she bring to the table as a consultant? And number 6, ask what would hold her back other than just pure fear of trying something new. What would hold her back? And then you can help overcome those objections. And number 7, then review the needs that she mentioned at the beginning and the ones you found that Mary Kay met. And then just simply ask. So it looks like here's what you needed, and here we could provide that. You could get that in Mary Kay. So are you ready just to take the first baby step by ordering your kit today? I mean, if you decide to start today, you'll actually receive a special gift for being courageous. And then be quiet. Let her answer. Do not speak. So, do you want to add a new stream of income this year? Now's the perfect time to get started. I recently heard director Megan Chapman say, we must be emotionally attached to our dream, our passion, our purpose, and we've got to let go of our results. That just simply means getting over ourselves, not getting all upset if somebody says no and taking it personally and all that. Track your effort. How many times are you reaching out every day? You know, I thought that was some of the best advice I had heard in a really long time. And so here's my suggestions. Number 1, set a clear goal. 2, create your plan. When will you work and how? Number 3, make your list of contacts and focus on working full circle and finding those 24 women that God has waiting to join you as you build your dream unit. Who is praying for an opportunity like I was 35 years ago? Who needs you to be proactive and reach out and help her holiday dreams come true? Have a great holiday season.
Beverly, thank you so much for reminding us that recruiting is all about asking for her opinion, just like we ask for opinion about the product. And of course, reminding us to take time to share the whole opportunity instead of just the opportunity to buy wholesale. Thank you for that, my dear friend. All right, here we are. The last speaker. Come on, shake it out. You guys can do this. You can do this. But this is a speaker that you've been waiting to hear. Get ready to be inspired. I know. Can you be any more energized at this point? We're supposed to be getting ready for bed, but here we are. We're going to be energized as we travel to Valparaiso. Oh, that's not right. We're going to travel to Indiana, somewhere in Indiana. V is the starting point, to hear from 2-time $1 million sales director, none other than Mary Catherine King. All right, Mary Catherine has successfully transformed her business to be entirely online and is a powerhouse of innovative ideas and proven strategies. Today, she's going to share with you groundbreaking ideas on how to rock your personal business, personal Facebook groups to prepare for the best-selling season. So get your notebooks ready. I know you can do this. You can do hard things because you won't want to miss a beat with Mary Catherine King, what she has in store for us.
I am Sales Director Mary Catherine King, and I'm so excited to talk to you today about ramping up your Facebook group for the holidays. You know, we're headed into that season and we want a lot of activity going on in our Facebook group, but maybe you're feeling a little bit like your group is crickets. Or maybe it's the same 5 to 10 people that comment all the time. Or maybe you just feel like I should be getting a lot more out of my customer group than I am. Well, you might be making some mistakes that I was making, and I've had some really great training, and I figured out some things to really amp up my customer Facebook group, and I wanted to share those ideas with you. And so there's several things that you can do, but I will tell you the main thing is the kind of content that you're putting into your group. And there's 4 different kinds, and we'll go over that. But some ideas that you might want to do, first of all, would be to go through and do outreach to every single person in your group. Reach out to those people and find out, what are they most interested in your group? Is it skincare? Is it makeup tips? Maybe because of course your group is really like your lifestyle blog. Think of it like that. It's about you. It's kind of like your diary. It's your girlfriend club. You don't want it to be like your Mary Kay group. because that feels like a selling group, right? You want to be known as the girl that is their friend, that you are serving, and not the person that is selling Mary Kay to them all the time, right? And so I would reach out to every single person in your group and find out. So for me, I love to do Disney tips, home decor tips, family stuff, plus skincare, plus makeup tips. So what kinds of things are you offering in your group? And then I would reach out to them and ask them, what would they love to see more of? What are some of the favorite things that they see in content? Or maybe they're not seeing anything, and they're not seeing anything because if they don't comment, Facebook will not show them the content. So we have to teach our customers that it is important for them to comment in our group. So do some outreach. If anybody likes anything in your group, reach out to them and say, hey, Sarah, I saw that you liked my video about oil-free eye makeup remover. Tell me, is that because you love that product, or you're interested in that product, or were you just being nice? I would love to be able to serve you better with more content that is appealing to you. If they comment on it, of course, comment on every comment, because that is going to help you build the algorithms. And then again, you could message them and ask them what they would like to see more of. So outreach is super, super important. That would be the number one thing that I would work on right now, is reaching out to the people that are in your VIP group. And so that could be something that you could do, but I want you to think of this as a place that is your community, where you're always serving your people. And what you're serving to them is 4 different kinds of content. And so they are value, proof, connection content, and invitation content. I'm going to give you several examples of what that kind of content is. But before we get to that, a couple additional things that you could do is create a welcome video for your group. And you guys, I want you to also think this as you're listening to this, like, oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed, I can't do it. Yes, you can. And it doesn't need to be perfect. People want authentic, not perfect. So it doesn't have to have the perfect background and the perfect lighting and all that other kind of stuff. Is it helpful to have good lighting? Yes. Do it by window or something, but don't get bogged down by it has to be perfect. Sloppy. What is it I heard recently? Sloppy work is better than perfection. Just get in there and get it done. So have a welcome video that you pin to the featured section of your group. And then you can set it up through Admin Assist in your Facebook group, where maybe, for example, every Thursday is the time that I do it. It does an automatic post to welcome all the new members. And then we'll go in and we'll tag all those new members on the welcome video, where I explain how important it is to comment and what kinds of content they can look forward to, and that I do a Makeup Monday every single week, and that if they comment on it during the week, they get into the drawing on Freebie Friday. So there's all these things that they can look forward to. And I tell them that it is like Design Saturdays, where I do home decor tips and I share recipes every Wednesday, and just how to really, I sell the group. Basically, I'm selling them and I'm selling the group, because you know, I've heard some people say, oh, you can't build relationships online. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But working virtually is different than working on social media. Working virtually means that I am using social media, but I'm still building a relationship with them. Social media is kind of like you're just posting, but you're not working with and communicating with each person directly. So this welcome video, I'm telling them a little bit about what to expect and what they can look forward to. I'm reaching out to them and finding out what are they most interested in. Let's say that somebody says, oh my gosh, I have such a problem with uneven skin tone. Then, or maybe sun damage, for example, then I'm maybe going to say to them, oh my goodness, I recently did a video about that. And I go back and I tag them on our Clinical Solutions with Retinol. And so that shows them that I care about them, that I'm serving them, and they can go back and they can watch that video. So it doesn't mean that you're always having to create new content, but sometimes it can mean that you can direct them back to content that you've already taken care of. So let's talk about the different types of content that you can create for your group. And so the first one would be value content. And this would be problem solving content for them, because remember, people don't buy products just because of a post or whatever. People buy products that are a solution to a problem that they have. And so value content that is problem focused could be different ways that you're adding value. So for example, it could be maybe dry skin. Let's talk about dry skin. So you could do a value content post that would be just, for example, drink more water. So drinking more water is really good for your skin. So you could do some kind of post about that. And then another post could be maybe a free printable that you get from Pinterest about the benefits, additional benefits of drinking more water. And then in the proof content later on, you could talk about moisturizers that help people with drier skin. You see where I'm going with this? You never mention your product when you're doing a value add because you're serving your community. Let's call it your community. So you never mention your product. I'm sharing resources. Another one could be like, oh, you always struggle finding the right foundation, maybe some funny memes about people that have an orange face or a ghost face or something like that. Want an expert foundation finder quiz? Drop a heart below. I never mention our product, but I'm sharing value. And then when they drop the heart, then I'm going to say, oh my goodness, I have the coolest quiz ever. I'll send it to you in Messenger. See, I don't want to share it in the group, in the comments, because I want other people to drop the heart. Because if they drop the heart, now Facebook is going to think, oh, she's interested in this content in this group. I'm going to show her more content. So I never put a link. I always direct message it. That's a little pro tip. Okay, so another way that you could add value is to share stories of other customers that have struggled with this. You could share results. You could share lessons from drinking more water and using Mary Kay moisturizer really helped their dry skin. Think of it a little bit like an Amazon review. So I can have other customers sharing their testimonials in there. Now, the second kind of content that you want to have, and you want to have equal parts of all 4 types of this content, would be connection content. Connection content is really where I'm really developing that relationship between myself and someone who's reading it, because there is a lot of competition out there, but I know my customers would never buy from another Mary Kay consultant because they love me. We are friends. My customers, they feel like they know my dog, they know my kids, they know I love Disney, they know I love Starbucks, they know all about me, and I know about them, and so we stay together. And that's how you're building those relationships online and establishing that connection. So what kind of content could that be? It could be sharing your values, your beliefs, your hobbies, and your fun. So for me, it's Disney, it's home decorating, it's Starbucks, things like that. And lastly, it could be lifestyle. So I share recipes, some fitness stuff, things like that. When you talk about things that are true to you, coming up with additional content is simple because these are things that I like to talk about anyway. These are things that I like to do. These are things that I believe in or that I enjoy. Number 3 kind of content would be the proof content. Proof content is solutions focused. And so that's where I'm going to be sharing my products. I'm going to be sharing benefits more than features of the products. I'm going to be sharing, let's see, I'm not going to share that much about like ingredients, for example, but I'm going to talk about how charcoal mask, for example, helps get rid of blackheads. And that would be more beneficial, more interesting to a customer than what ingredients are in there. And so a product content planner could look like posts that do feature about the benefits and the features, but also the problems that it could solve. It could get rid of, help with blackheads, the impact. So maybe you show some before and after pictures of other customers that have used the charcoal mask and the benefits that they have received from it. So this is also a great place to share customer testimonials. Oh my goodness, I love doing this. So I follow up. I've set up automation with my texting service that, the 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months kind of system. And I find out when they get their order, how are they enjoying the benefits, the features of this product. And then if they tell me, oh my gosh, I'm loving it, I say, great, what are you loving about this product? And then when they share it with me, then I have a customer testimonial. And you guys, give me some comments right now. Do you check Amazon reviews when you order? I know I do. Other customer reviews. And so this is highly beneficial content. And so I will use this not only in my group, but I will tag customers on it that are in my group that I'm talking to. I'll say, look what Katie said about our Lash Intensity Mascara. I like to post testimonials on my Instagram stories, another happy customer. So if you follow me on Instagram, you're seeing stuff like that. These are solid gold when you can get customer testimonials about our product, and that would go into the proof category, number 3. Number 4, kind of content that you want to be putting in your group to really ramp it up for this holiday season would be invitation content. So what kinds of events is your director doing that you could be promoting? What kinds of events is your unit putting on that you could promote in there? Maybe your holiday open house, maybe your online experience, whatever that is. This is where I'm going to be inviting them, where I'm sharing about the opportunity, but not, hey, click on this link to sign up to be on my team. Wrong. It would be something like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited that I was able to be at my child's football game. I love the freedom and flexibility that my Mary Kay business has offered me. Want to know more? Let's chat. Drop a heart below. Something like that. That's what you want to have instead of, click to sign up here. That's wrong. So anyways, invitation content. You also never, ever really want to go on your public wall and do a direct ask to an event, to ordering, anything like that. It tends to lean towards desperation, which can cause hesitation in people. And so you can do something fun, like want to learn more about the benefits of drinking water. Drop a heart below, and then they drop a heart. I say, oh my goodness, I'm doing something fun in my lifestyle lounge. I'll message you, and then I would message them about how I'm doing something fun in my group and all about how drinking water can help with dry skin. Would they like an invitation to the group? See, it's different how you want to do it. So you're attracting bees to honey, not going out and looking kind of desperate or pathetic or attacking people. So if you feel like my sales are just kind of low, it could be because you have maybe too much value in your group. And so you're coming off more as a teacher, so you have low sales. It could be that you have too much connection in your group, so you're more of a blogger that equals low sales. Or maybe you have too much proof, where you're just always proof about the product. And so you're going to have low sales because people don't want to be a part of a Mary Kay group. They want to be part of your community. Or maybe you're just selling, constantly selling. Run, please, I hope you're not doing deals and discounts all the time, because that is like a spammer. And so you're going to have low sales. You want a perfect recipe of value, connection, proof, and invitation in your group. Now, if you feel like your group is kind of dead right now, then do a whole week of just a lot of value content, maybe 50 to 60% of value content. That will help to wake up the group, go live a few times, inviting new guests to the group, doing a whole lot of outreach. This can fire up an already existing group. So it just may be that your group is a little sleepy, maybe in a little bit of a coma, and you can totally fix that with the perfect recipe of what kind of content that you want to be sharing. I think that the outreach is so important, because it really shows how much you care, and you can find out what they're interested in. And once you know what they're interested in, you can tag them, or you can provide additional content on that. Now, I will tell you that I don't want to have to do a video every Makeup Monday. So I batch a lot of content. So it's already on my phone and I can drop it whenever it's easiest for me, and I can schedule it all out. It will take a minute to retrain your brain on, I need equal parts of these 4 different categories. But just like with anything else, the more you do it, the faster you're going to get at it. And the more you're going to see more comments, people commenting that have never commented before. And you're like, I kind of forgot that she was in the group. So work on this, have a strategy. Maybe in the beginning, maybe create a calendar, and that you want, for example, 3 posts about proof, 3 posts about invitation, 3 posts about connection, and so on. So if somebody comments, don't forget, you want to comment to them and then reach out and say, thank you for commenting. I so appreciate you being in my group. Is this kind of content something that you're interested in seeing more of? Did you have a question about that? Develop that relationship with them. And the more problems you solve, the more sales that you are going to have, which is exactly what we want, is a hot group leading into the holidays, where you are going to be having a bigger retail time of promoting and talking about different events and different products, different opportunities. I think that you can market yourself outside of your Facebook group and then lead to invitations to join your Facebook group. Your Facebook group is not just for your customers. These are people that, for me, our example would be people that are interested in Disney or home decor content. They come to the group for that, and then they also see Mary Kay skincare and makeup tips. So I'm inviting all kinds of people into my group. of course, that are not a Mary Kay consultant and do not have another Mary Kay customer, because that's part of our membership questions. Another pro tip, membership questions, things like, do you have any skincare concerns? Are you more interested in skincare or makeup tips? Do you already have a Mary Kay consultant? Are you a Mary Kay consultant? You guys, if I could share a tip, it would be leave all the other Mary Kay groups. When you join a lot of Mary Kay groups, Facebook thinks, oh, she must really want to be a part of Mary Kay groups. So they're going to show you all these Mary Kay groups that you can join. And that creates analysis paralysis. So leave all those groups and get intentional about building your own community with your own unique style. Now, if you're also thinking, I just can't think up all that stuff. I can never think up all that. Neither can I. I probably could. I definitely could, but I want to take the time to do it. And so quite frequently, I use AI. And so there are lots of different kinds of AI out there. Facebook has free, ChatGPT is free. So there's lots of different ones that you could choose from. And so go to your AI and say, create a strategy of value-driven posts for busy moms with dry skin, something like that. The better the question, the better the output. So the better the input, the better the output, and your question to AI. And it can spark all kinds of ideas, or even great content that sounds a lot like you that you can tweak and make your own. So you don't have to come up with all the value. I go to Pinterest a lot. I go to Google a lot. I go to my AI a lot to create a lot of this content that I'm using in my Facebook group. So don't feel overwhelmed about, oh, now I have to think of all this stuff. You really, really don't. But you do want to be your unique you. Your customers are buying you, and they're buying solutions to their problems. So don't be a copy and paste girl from all the other Mary Kay groups that you're in. Serve your people the way your people want to be served, and you'll have the best Facebook holiday season maybe you've ever had. I hope this is a blessing to you. Go out there and serve your people. Bye, everybody.
Ooh, mind blown. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be listening to that, Mary Catherine, over and over. And I know a lot of you are. You know, from the 4 types of content to the welcome video explaining how to be a good part of the group. Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. And reaching out through Messenger to build those relationships and making sure that we're serving her needs. I mean, absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much, Mary Catherine. Well, what an amazing evening. Thank you all so much to all of our teachers and especially to our awesome audience. You all have been wonderful. And I want to extend a special thank you to my co-host, the amazing Heather Faring. Thank you, Heather. And of course, can't forget the man behind the scenes, Curtis Hanna. Curtis, are you coming on here? Remember, Curtis will be emailing you the copies of the handouts and the special videos of all the classes. So you've heard, there he is. Thank you so much, Curtis. You have heard so much tonight. Wow. Of course, you can't do everything, but I hope you have your list of things that you want to put into practice starting tomorrow. And if not, set your goal first. Remember, get your goal set, then do your plan. Keep the rest of your notes and file them away for the consideration down the road. Heather, what do you think?
Oh, friend, I'm just like, oh, it's so good. And honestly, you know, the momentum that you build these next few months will truly propel you toward those immediate goals and set the stage for the start of a new calendar year. Oh my gosh, 2025. It's about laying the foundation for success, brick by brick, face by face, day by day. And remember, you have everything that you within you to make this holiday selling season profitable. You have the skill, the talent, the drive to go above and beyond what you think is truly possible.
You know, so as you leave here today, I hope that you carry with you the belief that miracles do happen during this holiday selling season. Embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and keep your eyes firmly fixed on the prize. Thank you for your dedication, your passion, and your unwavering commitment to excellence. Here's to making miracles happen together. Good night.